Hey, big game lovers! It's almost Christmas, and just as I promised in my High 209 Volume 9 preview video, I'm doing a special holiday episode here again, and it's a Let's Play, but with one small exception. I'm probably not gonna finish this game, because I'm giving myself a time limit of 30 minutes, so I will only play this game for 30 minutes. And what game, you ask? Well, it's my personal favorite game from this year. It's The Messenger, and boy do I love this game. This is such a great throwback to the 8 and 16-bit games of my childhood. And well, we have a ninja as the protagonist, and that's another great thing, because I love Ninja Gaiden and I love Shinobi and those games. So, well, and for this special occasion, I'm wearing this fantastic epic T-shirt that I got from fangamer.com. Superb print on and catching just exactly the right feeling for this occasion, and just to sort of push myself to do my best, I'm gonna treat myself to one of these chocolate chip crisp orange thingies whenever I beat a boss. Whenever I beat a boss, I'm gonna treat myself to one of these, and whenever I mess up, I'm gonna sort of impersonate the little red demon thing that taunts you whenever you die. So I'm gonna read his quotes in sort of in character, if you wish. But well, I'm not gonna linger too much on talking. I'm gonna start playing. I'm just gonna pop in my earpiece so I can hear the fantastic music. I'm also gonna open this box here, so I'm getting ready to eat one of these. That's typical. Okay, so just to get in the mood, I'm gonna eat one of these orange chocolate crisps. Great. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Let's get started. Okay, so it's been a while since I played this game. I've actually finished it once, but I'm gonna start here a new profile, and I'm gonna call it Tide 209-24, because in Sweden we celebrate Christmas on December 24th. So it's a Christmas episode. Okay, I think I'm ready. Yes, let's go. So I'm gonna skip most of the dialogue and the cutscenes and such, because I want to do as good in 30 minutes, or just see how long I can get in 30 minutes. And I'm gonna start the timer just as soon as I get control of the character. 30 minutes. Okay, here we go. Timer is started. And the controls are superb in this game. I love them. It's just it's a bit fiddly too. Oh, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm gonna mess up. Okay, so the cloud jump is a bit tricky to get a hold of, but with a little exercise you can fix it. So I'm not gonna hunt for the power coins. You can do that and you get a sort of special surprise at the end of the game. But since I'm only playing 30 minutes, I'm not gonna hunt for any extras. I'm just gonna push myself and do sort of a semi-speed run, if you will. Okay, here we go. Oh my god! What's happening? The demons are attacking! that character, the Demon King with the crowns. Yeah. And now, the hero of the West. This is so epic. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps all over. I love this game. Oh no, that guy. I hate that guy. Oh, that boss he gave me a hard time the first time I played through this game. The first boss I really had big trouble with, so. There it is! The scroll! The center of the whole story here. The objects that you need to... The message, if you will. Oh, great music, great graphics. What else do you want? Autumn Hills. Okay, here we go. Shit's real now. Oh yeah, I forgot, I didn't have that. I need to upgrade my ability to hit projectiles. That's one of the first... dang it. One of the first skills you get when you visit the shop owner. So the music in this game is one of the best game soundtracks in I don't know how long. I freaking love it. Blah blah blah. You got the climbing claws. That's good. Okay, so maybe I can strike. Okay, I attack enemy projectiles. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. We're gonna climb up here. And climb up here. So the game gets incredibly more easy when you can attack the projectiles of the enemies, and you can also use that to maneuver across the stages in a more convenient fashion, if you will. Oh, dang it! I wasn't prepared for that. Just knocking me back in the spikes there. Oh, the music's so catchy! Oops. Messed up a bit there. And this effect, yeah. I love it! It's so cool that the music gets kind of muted when you're underwater. So it really comes across like you're underwater. Because you can't hear it properly. So I'm just a sort of a warning here to you guys. I'm not sure how much battery the camera has, so maybe there will be an involuntary break somewhere if the battery runs out, but don't fret. I will pull the plug of the recording and continue once I've recharged the battery if that happens. So I'm just gonna pick these up. Good for leveling up. No! You didn't. So I'm not really sure how long I will get in this game over the course of 30 minutes, but I hope at least I will get a respectable mileage out of this occasion. What? Ah, he jumped to his doom. Poor little demon. Oh, I'm gonna get. So, I've actually lost quite a lot of speed. So I'm just gonna have to work a little faster. Okay, so Rainbow Dragon Eyes, Eric, who made the soundtrack, he's probably my new idol, because he actually hadn't composed a game soundtrack up until this point. So for this to be his first game soundtrack, that's just, oh man, I can't imagine how proud he must feel that it has been so well received among gaming fans. And if you haven't played this game, if you haven't listened to the soundtrack, I encourage you to do both actually, because the game soundtrack is good enough to stand on its own merits, and the game is superb in so many ways. If you're even the slightest into platforming games or retro games and such, you need to play this game because it's freaking great. So I'm just gonna see if I can upgrade to the Shuriken upgrade. Yeah, good. But that one can't yet. Okay, so I'm out of here to fight the first boss and potentially get my first chocolate treat. What is that? A pile of leaves? Oh my god! It's Clayface from Batman! Whoops! Yeah. But he does. Woo. He's actually pretty easy for being the first boss here. Ah! Yeah, good! First one! I love that sound. It sounds sort of typical to like NES game. I think there's a lot of Konami games actually that has that sound when you finish a boss or something. This music is also great. So I'm just gonna indulge myself to take this little secret up here, so I can level up a bit faster. But that's even necessary. Oh no! Kinda good. So this, some people have said that they don't really like this area, but I freaking love it. But you know, I'm sort of into like spooky, mysterious music and such, so maybe that's why I enjoy it. And also, it kind of, in essence, it kind of reminds me of Transylvania in DuckTales on NES. It sort of has that vibe. Also, it has a bit of a Castlevania vibe going. I'm pretty sure that's what the game makers were aiming for with this area. Oh, I'm just gonna grab it bit of experience stuff here. Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, Skeletor. Come on, He-Man! You know, the first time I saw that boss, or that character rather, I immediately thought of Skeletor. I'm not sure if that was their intention when they created him, but he has a skeleton face and he's purplish in color, so of course you're gonna think of Skeletor. How can you not, you rumbling buffoons? So maybe I shouldn't keep talking all the time because I need to focus a bit, but I'm just having so much fun with this game, so maybe, well, you'll have to bear with me. Okay, so this requires a bit of focus. So I'm actually kind of impressed that I haven't really died yet, and I haven't played this game like in 2 months now. I played this game a couple of I finished the game quite quickly the first time, and I haven't really finished it. I haven't beaten it any more times as of today, but I've played it a couple of times, and man, I just freaking love this game. So I'm kind of anxious to see how well this goes. But I'm fairly confident that I will get at least quite far in 30 minutes. I just realized though that we're sort of almost halfway through already. So we'll see just how much further I'll get. Oh, these mages. So I'm gonna have to pick up the slack if I'm gonna get farther. It's almost half time. I at least want to finish this boss, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So next up is Howling Caverns, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe that's just as far as I will reach. Time to pick up the slack, can't be slacking all day. You need to finish the game. Oops. Like most of the areas in this game I kind of remember, but it's also kind of interesting because I don't remember it all, and certainly not every area. You spend a lot of time in many areas in this game, like revisiting them and stuff, but not all of them as much. So we'll see just how much of a hardcore gamer I am. Just gonna breeze through, or I'm just gonna mess it up. So far so good, right? Ah, dang skeleton. The ceiling! I'm just gonna grab this here. So I'm in dire need of some life. See if I can... Oh, there it was. Good. So I'm just gonna check if I can upgrade something here. Okay, I can upgrade that, and I can upgrade that. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, that too. Great. So I'm a bit more powerful now that I'm gonna face the boss. Skeletor. Hey man! I'm gonna stop you! He actually even has sort of the staff that reminds you a little bit, at least, of the staff that Skeletor is wielding. But I'm pretty sure it has a sort of a ram's head on another human skull. This boss is also pretty easy, I must confess. Or at least to some degree. Whoa! I forgot about that move. My umbrella! Hello, hello! Whoops! So I don't know why I do this, but when I'm sort of attacking multiple times on bosses and stuff, I always feel like crouching at the same time. I don't actually know if it does me any good or it's just a waste of time, but... What? Oh, splash damage. No, 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 you don't. Yes! Okay. 18 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm doing pretty good, actually. What's happened now? Okay. I messed up. Okay, so I had a bit of an issue with the recording here, and well, stuff like that happens sometime when you do stuff like this. And so what I talked about during this segment, or this level rather, was that when I played this game the first time around, I was totally rocking out to the music, and when I got to this stage I actually had to pause my playthrough of the game and record a remix of this stage, because this track is just flat out awesome. And well, if you haven't checked out my remix of this track already, I'll put a card up in the corner of this video and you can check it out. So I think this was the stage. I was at that door to the shopkeeper, and I was just like baffled by the music, and I felt I had to, well, I gotta remix this track. So I paused my play for 2 or maybe 3 days, and I just jumped on remixing that track. So another thing I talked about during this level was that Rainbow Dragon Eyes, who made the soundtrack of this game, not only did he make a fantastic 8-bit soundtrack, but since this game has this sort of fluctuating timeline shift between 8-bit and 16-bit, he also made the 16-bit, the whole soundtrack again in 16-bit. So, and I'm a big, like some of you know, I'm a big fan of the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis. The sound, I just love that Yamaha chip sound, and very much to my surprise and very much to my joy, it seems like Rainbow Dragon Eyes used a lot of like the the Sega 16-bit sounds for the 16-bit soundtrack, and it's just a big treat to me. And well, there's been another game this year that I was so like blown away by how good the music in the game was that I had to stop playing to remix the soundtrack. That was Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. That was another game I played, and I was blown away by the music, and I stopped playing, recorded a remix, and then continued playing. And it feels like we've had us retro gamer enthusiasts, we've had a great year this year with games like Bloodstained Curse of the Moon and this game here, The Messenger. I mean, two great retro-inspired games in one year, with just a few months between. That's fantastic. So at this stage, I also talked a bit about that soundtrack, the 16-bit soundtrack. It does not, all of it doesn't sound like the Sega Mega Drive. Some of it sounds a bit like the SNES. But when I was a kid, me and my brother used to rent Mega Drive all the time. And we didn't actually have a SNES. Like, it took me quite some time to first meet somebody who owned an SNES. So I remember playing like Super Mario World at the toy store once. But yeah, so my preference in enjoying the Mega Drive comes from, well, I have a longer history playing those games. I freaking hate those enemies there. These games versions of the Medusa heads from Castlevania. I think it's that wave pattern of them going up and down that throws you off. At some point here, I thought this was going to be the first death on this playthrough. But as you'll see, I actually managed to rise to the occasion and finish this level as well. So this secret down here was quite easy to find because it felt like an empty room with just one door, shop door. Okay. Back to myself in the video. Okay, sorry, I lost the camera feed there. Howling Grotto, this damn camera. I actually had no idea the battery went cold, so, well, now I'm back! And we're at the Howling Grotto. Also one of my favorite places. I'm just gonna pick up the wingsuit. So, well, maybe I can upgrade. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. Now we can do this, like a freaking squirrel! Flying squirrel, that is. This is also a great track. I mean the whole soundtrack is a great soundtrack, so maybe I don't need to point that out anymore. But otherwise I'm just gonna totally nerd out on the music on each stage. Maybe I can just bob my head and feel satisfaction. Gonna have to pick up the slack a bit now if I'm to finish this level as well. I'm not so confident I will get through this without dying, but maybe I will. Here's to hoping! Nice. I'm actually, like I said before, I'm actually quite surprised how well this is going. I had no idea I had it in me to, like, semi-blindly play a speedrun of this game after 2 months, or like 3 months, and do okay. So I'm thinking this is going quite okay, even though I'm quickly closing in on the 30-minute time limit. A bit of damage boost, always useful. Oops. That's no good. Okay, I'm in desperate need of life right now. So I'm having this bad feeling that this will be the place where I mess up. But I'm actually quite... So wait, where did I get the health from? Seems like I'm full of health now. I must have picked up the health without noticing it. Okay, so, you know, I said there was a 30-minute time limit. So that has already expired, but since I'm at the boss, I'm gonna indulge myself and try to finish this boss as well. And I'm not sure how this will go. No. Actually do this. So I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah! Take that! Yes! This is going way better. Whoa! I forgot about that. So, I'm thinking maybe I'm actually gonna finish this boss here. If I do, that's quite way better than I thought I would go, because I haven't died. So I've played this game for 30 minutes without dying. That's pretty good. But I shouldn't. Oh yes! So I'm gonna treat myself to two now. Two of these. Just because I actually managed to finish 30 minutes of playtime without dying. That's great. So I'm a little bit low on the health though, but hey, nobody's perfect. Like I said before, so this game, if you haven't played it, you really should. It's my personal favorite game of this year. And if you, like I said before, if you're anything into retro gaming or platform games, oh, I'm so sorry for you. If you're anything into retro games or platform games and action games in general, if you like ninjas like I do, or any of that stuff, you'll be sure to enjoy this game. And check out my remix of the Bamboo Thicket if you haven't already. I'll post a link in the description. And well, be sure to check out my High 209 Volume 9. It will be released December 29th. So, well, what's there more to say? But happy holidays!